Home is a £16 cab ride to Holland Park. I live on the 4th floor of a 1930s block of flats, with a sunny view south and the constant assurance from the local estate agents that serious cash buyers are only a phone call away. The place is safe and beautifully maintained. I've spent the best years of my life here, even with Bernd. And until this morning, it's never occurred to me that one day I might have to leave. My immediate neighbour has lived here even longer than me. Her name is Evelyn. She's West Country from a small village outside Oakhampton. She's wise and kindly, and Bernd always said she belonged in a homestead in frontier America with a rugged husband and an army of kids. Bernd was wrong about that, because she's never married, probably never had a man, and maybe, as a consequence, she puts a great deal of thought into nurturing relationships she values. I flatter myself that I count as one of her friends. Evelyn has sharp ears for the arrival of the lift, but always waits until I've settled myself in before knocking lightly on the door. These calls are always for a purpose. Another reason we get on so well. Since I've known her, she's worked as an editor for one of the smaller London publishing houses. People I know in the business tell me she's become a legend, and I tend to believe them. She certainly knows that less is more, an editorial rule she applies unfailingly to her own life. She stands at the open door, a thick jiffy bag in her arms. The pencil behind her ear is a signal that she's busy. "I took this in," she says. "I think it's from your agent." She gives me the jiffy bag, and then pauses before stepping back into the hall. "Is everything okay, my lovely?" "No, if you want the truth." "Anything I can do?" "No." I force a smile. "But thanks." She nods, says nothing. She'll be there if I need her, I know she will. But not now. I put the kettle on and toy with making a cup of tea, but give up, overwhelmed yet again by what's happened. I'm 39, shading 40. I'm in my prime. I jog round Kensington Gardens 3 times a week. My serious drinking days are long gone, and I can't remember when I last had a cigarette. Only a week ago, a casting director swore he'd never seen me looking better. Now this. Shit. Normally I'm good at self-analysis. I can distinguish at once between a sulk and something more worthwhile. But this ability to read myself appears to have gone. Is this anger I'm feeling? Or bewilderment? Or, God help me, simple fear? The fact that I don't know only makes things worse. Helpless is a word I've never had much time for. It smacks of giving up, of surrender, of weakness. And yet that's as close as I can get. Helpless? Me? I open the jiffy bag. Evelyn's right. It's from my agent. It's a French-Canadian script, and she rates it highly. The producers are still looking for finance, and despite everything, it's good to know that my name attached might help them find the right kind of backer. So what do I do here? Do I lift the phone and tell my agent to hold all calls? Do I fess up and say I've joined the Walking Dead? Or do I just breeze on and hope that I can somehow make it through? In certain kinds of script, we call that denial. Denial, under the current circumstances, sounds perfect. And so I pop another Percocet and curl up on the sofa. My agent's right. Even with my mind still wandering up cul-de-sac after cul-de-sac, I give the script enough attention to know that it's very, very good. I play a French academic on a 1-year sabbatical in Montreal. I fall in love with a handsome campus drunk, who turns out to be already married. Life gets very difficult, and then impossible, but a clever plot gives me the chance to exact a little revenge in the final act. The writing is serious and comic by turns, and the dialogue alone has won me over. By the time I've given the script a second read, I've already made that strange alchemical step into someone else's head. I am the woman on the page. I cut my busted suitor far too much slack.